This time it might be different. August the 1st, the new alleged date for an SEC Ripple closing part. But what's different? Well, apparently we have a leaked calendar from the SEC. We'll break it all down for you in this video. How likely is it we're going to see it? And what's been going on in the background when it comes to XRP and some token loan locks? All of that in this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So welcome back everybody to the channel. As always, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you're updated exactly when we go live or bring you our latest content. So the big question is when do we finally get this SEC settlement? And we actually have, on alleged sources, the calendar for the SEC. Now, I must context this, take everything with a pinch of salt, but this is probably something different than we've had. There is obviously loads of meetings that are here, all blanked out, and then apparently we do have a Securities and Exchange Commission versus Ripple meeting, which could obviously be very interesting. Thursday, August 1st. Now, sources close to them do and have verified this. Like I said, though, it is all worthwhile taking with a pinch of salt, especially given what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. So this is purely just to bring it to you guys and I guess discuss what's happening. Now, there are some things going on in the background that could either legitimize this or ultimately just cause it to be another agenda. We've obviously heard about July 31st being kind of the end of the month, where a lot of people expected Judge Annalisa Torres to finish this and put it to bed. 2022 this has been going on for, so it's been going on for a long time. Equally, there isn't really anything else to do. It's purely a financial settlement that just needs to be agreed and moved on. Bear in mind, Trump just announced that he would get rid of Gary Gensler if he was appointed as the new president of the United States. So this is going to be interesting to see. Now, what's also going on in the background, though, we are seeing significant token moving. So XRP moved here transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitstamp, clearly to sell about $15 million. We also had even more moved on Binance. So two significant amounts of money being moved on both Binance and Bitstamp. These are obviously potentially selling. And you could argue, well, it could be unlocks, it could be token unlocks, or what else could it be? Could it be a final settlement value? A lot of speculation obviously is going into this, but it does seem strange that not only do we have this meeting planned in allegedly on the SEC calendar, we now see unlocks ahead of time. You have to reference that. It's ahead of time. The usual unlock obviously is August 1st. So again, this is kind of where we see the escrow unlock. So these movements we're seeing on Bitstamp, we're seeing on Binance are out of the ordinary. They're not anything to do with the escrow unlock. However, we do see an unlock of 1 billion XRP on August 1st. What to expect? Well, the usual will probably happen. They may keep a little bit and they will put some back. Now, the question, like we said, if there is a settlement agreement to be done, is this going to be one of the mechanisms in which we pay for it? I think it's going to be interesting to see. And more importantly, people are excited about it. We want to finally just get this over and done with, and we can finally start seeing that move that everybody wants when it comes to Ripple. Now, when you look at the price action, it's very, very interesting. Bitcoin recovering a little bit today. We did actually see a bit of a correction on the back of the Donald Trump speech last night. However, XRP is holding up. And what I really like about this is the fact we're holding up at this 60-cent range. Again, we have seen historically XRP push to the downside, but this actually is really important on that continuation on the move. Don't forget, these green candles are all daily candles. So you can see this move here was incredibly bullish with significant volume over the last day to push this in. When you look on the weekly, we are following a similar pattern. We need to see the breakup of 66 cents, retesting that higher 75, but actually this is still a continuation up. So we've been in the green now for 3 weeks when it comes to XRP, which is one of the longest we've had forever. The last time was here, and we had this nice move back, like I said yesterday, in October 2023. So the strongest move yet for XRP this year. And I know what a lot of people say, well, 2-bit, it hasn't pumped to oblivion. You know, we're not sat at that $1 mark. However, what we do know is that we are still at a significant price range. We are continuing to push to the upside. And more importantly, with everything that's going on, this might finally be the settlement that we all want. The payments are done, and XRP can finally get on with doing what it's doing. Now, people obviously talk about huge price rallies. They talk about $10. I've even heard people talk about a $10,000 XRP. I think at the minute that's a pretty wild claim, but we do know volume sits there. We do know there is actually a very strong community that sits behind this, and we do know there are significant partnerships, as well as the Ripple X, which I talked about yesterday, building out some real world utilities that can be born to the XRPL and many, many more that sit on the back of it. So this can only be good news. It can only continue to be good news, but we have to get this settlement. So remember, August 31st, look out for it. Is this the piece of gold we've been looking for the longest time? Is this finally going to end that time of waiting when it comes to XRP? I hope so. I know many people in the XRP community do hope so as well. We will see. I think if we fail on the August 1st, well, it'll just be one of those days where we forget and we move on. But let's remain optimistic. Let's absolutely sit on the fence of this could be it. Sources close to this do believe that it is going to be the finalized meeting between the SEC and XRP. As always, we'll bring you that as it breaks right here on the channel and on X. So don't forget to follow me on there. Links to that all in the description. Until then, have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.